Guys, what's up? It's your girl Light Skin Mama. We are back with another freaking video. I know it's been a minute. Those of you that have been waiting on an actual video, hands up, don't shoot. I got a lot of things going on. Y'all already know when I get a little too quiet, that means something going on, okay? But anyways, so I've been on TikTok. So if you don't see no videos on here, you might see a couple on TikTok. Although I've been a little quiet on there too recently, but not as quiet as I've been on here. So I do post shorts. Let's just stay in tune, okay? But before we get started, make sure you like, make sure you comment down below, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Join our group gang family, LM Sauce. And let's get into today's video. I don't want to yap too much on what's not the topic. So basically, the reason why I brought up TikTok is I seen a video on TikTok. I have some opinions on it. Rather just say my opinions in here and do a whole video rather than doing part after part after part or going back and forth with somebody. So I'd rather say my opinions on here because y'all know I just tell y'all what I be thinking. Like, y'all been my coping mechanism. Like, if you haven't been here for a long time, that's why I started YouTube, to cope. But anyways, so any socials of mine that you want are in the description box down below. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, but let's get into it. So I'm gonna show y'all the video of what she said or how she said it or whatever. But I want to give y'all my opinion, basically. So basically, her gist of her video, she said, the mamas who never spoke bad about the fathers, but knew the fathers was bad fathers, and let the kids experience the bad fathers, was just as bad as the fathers. Now that sounds like a tongue twister, but slow it down if you don't understand what I just said. Because I took that a certain way because I've seen, I guess I could say I see both sides of the one being the kid in a situation and now being a parent in the situation. So I kind of want to give an insight on that because my experience was just a little bit different. So I'm going to tell you a couple of the comments that was said on the video as well, but I want to explain like my experience and then how it is with me being a mom experience and then overall thoughts, and then we'll get into the comments. I'm only going to say like 4 comments from the video, and then y'all can go to the video yourself if y'all want to. I will also include her video in this video, that way she can get her recognition, I guess. I don't know. But I always give y'all like what I be talking about in the video as well, so it doesn't even matter. But basically, let's go based off my experience. So my experience was when I was a kid. If you don't know and you've been on this channel a long time, you don't know that I was adopted when I was a kid. So I got adopted when I was 5 years old, and I've been with my adopted family all the way up till I was 18 years old, and then I got basically kicked out. I got told to leave her house, and so from 5 to 18, that's who I was with. And afterwards, I kind of just been on my own. So my experience with the mamas who never spoke bad about the fathers. So my experience was a little bit different because I had to get told, obviously I had questions about my biological parents. What is my mom like? What is my dad like? What are these people like? What are the aunties? What are the uncles like? Like, I had questions. I was you know? So my experience is just going to be a little bit different. But basically, I got told the bad shit growing up. Like, the picture was painted very bad for my parents, my biological parents. It got so bad being told to me that I, myself, not knowing these people at all, haven't met them, you know, since being in the household that I was in, that picture got painted so bad to me that I literally hated these people I knew nothing about. I had gut-wrenching hate for these people I knew nothing about, because I got painted such a terrible picture of these people. Like, I asked my questions, and that's how the answer gave. It gave like, oh no, I don't want to be around them. Oh no, I don't want to talk to them. Oh no, I'm good. I don't want to da 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 da. Like, would I have always been curious? Hell yeah, but like at the same time, I hated them. Like, I didn't want to speak. I didn't want nobody speaking to me about them. Don't ask me if I'm related to them. Don't ask me if I'm their daughter. Like, it got that bad. Then I grew up and learned a little bit more on my way and wanted to figure out for myself, like, are these people really bad? Did I just get told some bullshit? Or was it what it was? You know what I mean? So I also took in the side of like learning for myself. So I can't blame, like I had in my head, I'm like, dang, like that sucks being told something your entire life about these people you asked about, and you get told the bad shit, like immediate bad shit, like nothing good. So I've been on that side of the fence as the child. Now growing up, I always said if I had kids, or if, later down the road I had kids some way, shape, or form, I wasn't going to talk bad about their parent if I had adopted, or their dad if, me and their dad didn't work out, or, like I always thought in my head, because I was like, I know how I felt at a kid age, not to grow up being like, oh yeah, your dad was blah, 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 or, oh, this person was yeah. Like, no. I'd rather, because they're going to want to figure it out themselves anyway when they get older. They're going to want to know for themselves. So no matter whether or not you do comment on the fact of what this person is bad in your eyes, that child is still going to want to grow up to still figure it out for themselves, still want to see for themselves about this person. You can't really blame the mom for that. And that's basically what this lady said in her video. She was like, y'all just as bad as the dads. And it's like, you can't say that they're just as bad as you can't flip a toss coin. Like, you can't win. Your kid is either gonna always be curious about this person and want to know for their damn self if this person is actually just as terrible as you say, or if you never say anything at all, your child is still gonna be curious. Like, okay, well, I mean, I get you didn't say nothing my whole childhood, but like, you could have told me something. Like, it's always gonna be something brought up. Mom is never gonna win. Like, literally, that's how you see it. Like, that's how I see it. Like, I don't know how other people will see it, but that's how I see it. So that's one thing that stuck with me. I was like, I'm not gonna literally have my child grow up and me just constantly nagging about, oh, your dad wasn't shit. Oh, your dad didn't do this. Oh, your dad didn't do that. Now, if they sit down and have a sit-down conversation with me, ask me a few questions that only I can answer, I'm going to tell them my personal experience. Now, this is what it was with me. Not saying it's going to be the same for you. Not saying that at all. But for your mother, it wasn't always a good thing. Like, literally, if you open that box of communication and you actually sit and have really deep intellectual conversations with your child, you won't have them wondering so much. But at the same time, you're always going to have these random questions about other people that your child looks to you as the mom to do. You know what I mean? And even if it's vice versa with the, like, dad has the kids and mom is, no longer in their life or whatever. Even if it's vice versa, like, it's the same thing. Your child has to look up to you for answers. So they have questions, you have the answers. Like, you're going to lose regardless. So overall, I just don't agree with what she said, her initial statement. Because you can't sit here and blame the mom. For one, the father's bad actions. Like, not everything is peaches and cream when you get with this person. Everybody want to always throw in, oh, you should have watched who you laid down with before you had a kid, blah, blah, blah. Sipping my tea real quick. I don't want to drag this into another video, but I do want to touch on that topic alone. For all the people that has something to say on that, oh, you should have watched who you laid down with. These people don't be the same goddamn people. You could have somebody that's been doing the best, the works for you, fucking rubbing your goddamn feet while y'all are in solely based a relationship. But then when it comes time for a child, they are a completely 180 different person. Don't you think I was thinking about the person that was rubbing my feet while I was in a relationship? Like, treating me with the best abilities? I didn't think he would ever. You know what I mean? Like, I hate when people say that shit. Oh, you did it. Like, okay, there is some instances where people get that automatically see how this person is already way before they even lay down in a bed. I understand that. And some people look past that and they do what they do anyways. But it's not always like that with every single person. Y'all need to stop saying that shit. That shit is so OD, like, for real. But anyways, let's get into these comments. So the comments on the video, a lot of them were kind of the same, where they wasn't agreeing with her. So one of the comments said, parenting is a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation, which I totally agree with that comment. It's kind of like, if I do, well, there's still this. If I don't, well, I guess there's still that. Like, it literally is a damn if you do, damn if you don't. Another comment was, if she did, you'd hear, my mom stopped me from knowing my dad. Stop this. Literally. Like, mom will get blamed for everything. Another comment was, you can't protect the child in this situation. It's a lose-lose. Literally is. And the last comment that I pulled from it that basically wasn't the same is, then you would have hated her for not allowing you to see him because moms can't win. And literally that's true. Like, you would have been mad at me if I would have stopped you from seeing him because I know he's a bad person, but you're like, that's my dad, and da-da-da-da. It's still like, it's a lose-lose. It really is. But y'all let me know y'all feelings and thoughts about it down below. When I see certain videos that make me, like, literally spark in a conversation where I'm like, I could write a fat-ass paragraph in their comments, or I could respond to their video with a video, or I could just go on my YouTube. Which, not just that, and I always go to my YouTube. To respond, I have to talk about it because it'll nag me until I do talk about it. So yeah, basically that shit, y'all just overdo it. Like, you have to see it from both sides of put yourself in both parties or all parties' shoes. A lot of people don't know how to do that or don't do that at all, and that's why you can't understand or can't grasp why it doesn't work the way that you think it should work, because you don't put yourself in other person's shoes. Like, at one point in my life, I was that child that was curious as to why I don't see these people, or I don't see this person, why this person isn't around. Then I get told the bad shit, and I still was curious to find out for my damn self. Like, it's literally a lose-lose as a child. As a mom now, y'all know I literally have a daughter. Like, I literally told myself, I'm not going to sit here in her face when she grows up to understand and be like, oh, your dad wasn't shit. Oh, your dad did this. Oh, your dad was just a terrible person and he just was blah, blah. What good is that going to do at the end of the day? Because all that's going to it's going to sit in her head, and she's going to either A, hate him based off of what I said, or B, she's going to be like, oh, mom's crazy. I just need to learn that for myself. I just need to talk to my dad myself. I'll figure it out for myself, because I don't really think dad could be that terrible as a person. Like, you know what I mean? Kids have their own thoughts growing up. And like, you can't just sit here, like, you could try to shield your child, and then she tried to say like the emotional pull from it. Emotionally, you're gonna be affected either way. Whether you get told, oh, this person is bad, that's why we don't talk to them, that's why we don't speak to them, that's why you're not around them, that's why they're not around you. It's still gonna be an emotional pull, because it's like, damn, what is so bad that this person did that I can't be around them? Or it's the other way. You don't say anything about it. Now they grow up, they experience it for themselves, and then they're like, dang, Mom, why didn't you tell me about Dad being blah, 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 blah? Or why didn't you tell me about Mom being blah, 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 blah? Like, come on, y'all. Let's take that into consideration. Put yourself in other people's shoes. If you haven't experienced being a parent yourself, then you won't really be able to put yourself in that shoes. You know what I mean? So now that I have been able to do that, I'm able to speak about it. Because at first, I feel like my answer would have been a little bit different had I only went based off my own experience. But now, I literally have my experience 2 times. Parent and child. It's definitely different. I'm still going to stick with it. I'm not going to sit and trash talk my child's father to my child, because, you know what I mean? Like, just because I can, or just because I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Because then Mom gets looked at as I'm going to be looked at as the bad guy, as, oh, she talks so much mad shit about my dad and da 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 da. Like, I'm not going to be looked at. No. Now, we are going to have a conversation as to why things don't look like a big happy family, and why things aren't peaches and cream. We're going to have that conversation, yes. But I'm not going to sit here and just bash this man's name. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Immediately no. But anyways, y'all let me know if y'all agree with the lady, or agree with me, or don't agree at all. Just let me know down below. And I will see you guys on the next video. I just wanted to vent a little bit. Just a little bit. I know y'all miss me. I've been trying to honestly figure out what to talk to y'all about, or what to bring to the table, if you will. It's been a little bit harder to record videos and stuff, and I have a couple things going on that I want to talk to y'all about, but like not be too much in the biz, you know what I mean? But I'm strategically trying to get it all things that's been happening, because some stuff I'm like, I can go without talking about it. Then I'm like, but this is about my life. So like, when I look back, I'm like, damn, I never talked about that. So I'm battling with myself, but we'll figure it out along the way. But y'all, let me know what y'all want from me. If y'all want more sit down talk videos, or we can make this a series where I say agree or disagree and we talk about it and then move on. I kind of don't see as many videos that will spark that, but at the same time, yes, I do. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all want, and we'll get into it. I know y'all want to know so much more information, but listen, I got things